So what we're seeing is the sewer tie, which is the connection point between your home and the sewer system that's in the ground that your sewer is going to connect to, often is built outside of an easement or right to the absolute edge of an easement. And if your home's not a meter away from that, which is what the regulation says, you've got to actually relocate that pipe. And that's not cheap. And look, there's a few $1,000s involved in relocating the pipe. It's not cheap, but that's the only way you can actually connect to that sewer connection and move forward. So we do see that more and more um, as blocks get smaller and smaller and people are building as much house as they can on that block. So again, good rule of thumb is if you can be a meter off an easement, that's a great position to be. Most builders will allow you to build a bit closer, depending on how much fall, how much fill, etc. These same situations we're talking about will, determine how close to that easement you can build. But again, sometimes it'll show on the engineering the sewer tie outside of the easement, other times it won't. It's just whether that information's available at the time of the builder doing their site costs, is whether they'll have calculated for that in there.
Yeah. And that information we obviously get properly detailed further down the track, and that's when it's
Correct.
flagged. It's like, oh, we need a
And
sewer
that
tie
often
cut
isn't
back.
available, Colin, until after the land's titled
That's
to
right.
get all of that information. So after we get the property services information, which is generally 4 to 6 weeks after the land's titled, is when we get it. So, it's found out quite late in the process.
And again, it's not a hidden thing. It's okay. We didn't know that was the case, and now we do know that's the case. It's going to cost 2.5, 3.5 grand to get the sewer tie cut back sorted, or relocation as you called it. So that's just something that can happen.